Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of The Giveaway Show. I'm Cross Collects Comics, and I'm excited that each and every one of you is here tonight hanging out with us. We got a great show planned for you. We're going to be taking a look at the trailers that played during the big game this past Sunday. We're going to have some reactions. We'll watch them together, and we'll give some commentary. Chief among them, big rollout. Deadpool 3 is now the most watched movie trailer in history. That's right. It had over 350 million views in just its first 24 hours on the web. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about other fun stuff like A Quiet Place Day 1, The Fall Guy, even a little bit of Sonic. We're also going to touch base on big news that dropped today. The Fantastic Four casting that we've been hearing about has been confirmed. So we now have our official Fantastic Four characters in place. All that and much more, we're going to be handling that tonight on The Giveaway Show. See you in just a minute. All right, so as always, I just want to take a quick moment at the top of the show to shout out our sponsor. Lone Star Heroes Comics and Toys has been here in the greater Houston area for quite some time. 3 strong locations, full stock to the brim with all kinds of fun books. Just got to be there this past weekend and found a stack of fun stuff. So check out their locations at Galveston, Lake Jackson, and NASA Lago. These 3 are 3 different counties, tons and tons of books, hundreds of square feet, thousands actually of square feet in real estate retail space with all your funny book needs to be met there. So make sure and check them out. Also, if you haven't already, consider joining the channel and becoming a channel member. You can be in one of these tiers like the Man of Steel tier, the Webbed Wall Crawler tier, or the one that I really want to point out is the Dark Knight tier. Here you get a curated custom care package from me to you each quarter, full of some cool comic books. It's not just one. I know we're going to be updating that, but it'll have a little do a little something to the different tiers that are live. Hey, let me go ahead and bring out the rest of the panel for tonight. First up, the man with the best hair since Mr. Collector. Here is the future Batman, Jen.
Moo. Moo.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you guys doing? We have a really great show tonight for you, and I'm actually really excited to discuss it with you guys. And stay tuned.
Yeah, awesome. All right, taking it right over next to everybody's favorite heartthrob and Valentine.
Boo! Thank you for showing up tonight, guys. Hit the like button for us. Thank you all for joining us on the versus battle where Future Batman and Carlos lost, but me and Billy won. But I don't know what these guys were doing with the trailers, but me and Billy are here to give y'all the right information. I mean, like I said, I got some books already ready to go, but
nice.
I got some other ones. You know, I saw that in the trailer, so you know we got some of that going on. But yeah, appreciate y'all. Me and Billy got our work cut out for us tonight. But
folks, he's just pulling random books out of his box, the magic short box. All right, Paul, you're looking well. Good to have you with us tonight. Also, in hanging out in the green room, we're having technical difficulties getting him on, but El Green Machine is hanging out here. So big shout out to him. One of our day one channel members. He's got a really nice first custom care package, curated care package coming his way with some really cool stuff in it. Some of it we've showed, some of it we did not. But just a lot of fun stuff for him. And then also we have another new Dark Knight channel member. I want to shout out Liz Barnes is with us on that tier as well. You can be too. It is $14.99 a month, and you're guaranteed to get some fun books in your custom care package that comes to you. And plus, there's other benefits as well. So y'all make sure and check that out. See, make sure to DM if you have any questions. I won't be offended by any of the questions you might send my way about that tier, because it is your hard-earned money. But I do want you to consider being a channel member, because I think you'll really be glad that you did. So, big game. All right, Jen, where did you spend Big Game Sunday?
I went to B-Dubs, guys, which is, BW3s, Buffalo Wild Wings, whatever abbreviation you want to use. I went there with my wife. We hung out, had some wings, and just did some homework on these trailers. It was crazy how we were all like communicating with each other, like through like different messengers and stuff like that. I thought I had a really great time, even though the whole game was scripted. But I had a great time. I had a great time watching it and talking to you guys while eating my wings.
Yeah, you don't look happy about it.
I mean, I don't care. I mean, it is what it is.
All right, El Green. Hey, you don't sweat it for 1 minute, man. We got your spot on here. If you're able to, like, if the storms let up and you're able to log in later, totally cool. If not, hey, we'll catch you on the next one. All right, but I appreciate you being ready and trying to log in with us. Sometimes we can't control the technical difficulties that pop up our way. All right, Paul, how about you? How'd you spend Super Bowl? Sorry, we're not supposed to say Super Bowl. Big Game Sunday.
All right, well, yeah. So I did the first half, watching it. Then I saw the trailer of trailers, and then I did the auction. I was getting updated for the news that was going on.
Okay.
I think Mary and Raphael and a lot of Chiefs fans were keeping me updated. So yeah.
Oh.
But I don't think it was scripted, guys. I mean, they were already.
No, it's definitely scripted.
No, it ain't.
Here we go. There we go. All right. Okay. So, hey, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to make sure everybody understands what we're doing here. So for those who are not familiar with the way that YouTube works, we're not supposed to show copyrighted material, but every once in a while, I will go ahead and make the decision that we will take what's called a copyright claim, which means we don't get anything off of tonight's episode. But we're doing it for your enjoyment. For those who maybe haven't caught some of these trailers, or you just want to watch them together with us, we're going to go ahead and watch them together, and then we're just going to dissect them and talk about it and what we think. So we will be taking the copyright claim on tonight's video, because we'll be showing some of these. And even though it helps to promote the studios and promote their work, and they still, they don't want anybody doing that. So those are the rules, and they are what they are.
Hey, we're breaking the rules tonight, guys. You hear it?
We're not breaking the rules. It just means that we don't get any monetization from tonight's episode.
El Green, just stand out in the storm, and it'll work.
The 3 cents that we normally would have gotten from this video, we will not. We'll be forfeiting.
Hey, we're breaking the rules tonight, baby.
That's
Rebel
right. That's good. I'm going to change the first hashtag. Right, there you go. It'll be coming out of collector's check tonight.
Oh.
All right, so we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to bring the guys back on here, and we're going to go ahead and bring up the first. So I don't know if were you guys? Did y'all ever watch The Fall Guy growing up? Did y'all?
Yeah,
you did. Okay, I did. Man, Lee Majors, he was awesome. So I know we have some younger folks that watch. So we're going to show you. I'm going to show you the intro from the original Fall Guy, and then we're going to watch the trailer for the new Fall Guy. So which the new one stars Ryan Gosling, and it's
Ryan.
So we're going to check.
Now this was a show when it was a show.
This was a show here.
This was a show when it was a show.
Oh, we're doing an advertisement for Sticky Brand.
Were you at Lee Majors?
Carlos.
Here we go.
Giving us hints now, guys.
Oh, no.
We know that our
right now. All right, check it out.
That's where the Carlos collect.
Well, I'm not the kind to kiss and tell, but I've been seen with Farrah. I've
hear
never been with anything anything less than a man. So fine.
Come on, Billy.
On fire with Sally Field gone past.
Look at that. When you
Dude,
could do that, when it was
that
legal.
truck was the greatest thing ever.
It's a death-defying.
Oh, look at that. When that was illegal, man, you can't do that anymore.
I love when they jump the truck.
Look at that. When you could do that back then.
Oh, there goes Paul, guys.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, the sidekick.
I think Carlos is in here somewhere. Damn, look at it.
Man, that truck. There we go.
Oh, keep your eyes closed, Paul.
Wow.
Oh, Billy, you can't look at that, Billy.
It's true, I hire my body out for pay.
Look at that, man. When you could do that back then.
Oh my gosh.
There was actually a guy in there when they did it.
It's only hey, I might jump an open drawbridge or Tarzan.
I love when they jump
He
that
bent the
truck,
axle on
man.
that one.
I love that. That was wow.
He bent the axle. I bet the whole
Look at that.
drive.
Look at that. Oh my gosh.
Hell, I think they reused that car. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
I bet they did.
Paul be in control.
All right. So for those who don't know, yeah, so that was the deal. He was a Hollywood. Lee Majors was a Hollywood stuntman who would get into all these different adventures and chasing after people and all that. Right, here we go. Paul uses that jetpack to get to the comic.
Yeah, that's what I said. That was Paul right there.
That was him. All right, so now we're gonna watch the trailer that dropped on Super Bowl Sunday. This is the new version starring Ryan Gosling as the title character. And
how many trailers of Fall Guys did they have? They just had that one trailer, that 3-minute.
Yeah,
one?
well, this is the only one I saw, and the one that we're gonna show tonight. So this is the full 3.5 minute one. So y'all check this out. This is the Fall Guys starring Ryan Gosling.
In 3, 2, 1. Action.
Look at that. Oh man, that looks so fake.
So good.
Oh, good.
Shot to the heart, and you're too late, darling. You give love a bad name.
Anyone but him. I didn't approve him. You know that. You are literally the last person on earth I want to see slap the shit out of you. I really could.
And I'm open to that in a safer environment.
He's got the truck.
No
He's
phone.
got the
Yep.
truck.
Text.
Yeah, but that's not the original truck from this TV series.
Apologize.
You don't have to explain it.
You can tell by the background.
How perfect it looks.
God, I hate that thumbs up stunt guy stuff. I'm the director.
We're gonna set this man on fire.
You're a stunt guy. We need to
Give
keep
me
it
the 80s, baby.
profesh.
Profesh is my middle name.
You said your middle name was Danger.
Danger.
How do we do, boss? Really?
Yeah.
Close to
Yeah,
that.
it's holstered. It's done. Forget. You never saw it.
Tom Ryder, the biggest action star on the planet, is missing. You need to bring him back.
Oh,
Jodie's movie is dead.
why me?
You're a stuntman. Nobody's gonna notice you. That's your job. No offense.
I mean, some taken.
You find Ryder, save Jodie's film. You get the love of your life back.
I'm not the hero. I'm just the double. Not today, you're not. Tom, we only need you back on set, pal.
Dead body on ice.
He was so dead, Gail. He was super dead.
He has got himself involved with some shady people.
I had no choice. I had to do something. Jason Bourne shit. They were trying to kill me. And not in a fun way. You can make it. You get me? It's too dangerous. Gotta be stairs. Okay.
What happened to your face? You look terrible.
You look amazing.
You fall down, you get right back up. How far would you go for the one that you love?
I'll buy you a drink when this is over. Engage your core.
Yeah, boy. Stuck.
Let's do it later. Want to go to a beach somewhere?
Drink a spicy margarita.
Make some bad decisions.
Yes.
All right, so that was the trailer for the Fall Guy. So, guys, what do you think? What do you think of that one?
I love it. I mean, so I did watch the show. I mean, it ran from 1981 to 1985, 1986. It had its reruns and so forth. Even Shogun, like a lot of people don't know that Shogun's also getting a remake. I watched a lot of this stuff with my mother. She was really into this, and so she exposed me to it. So I'm very grateful about that. But now I wrote some notes down. So the movie is about 2 hours and 5 minutes. Comes out May 3rd. And it's loosely based off of the TV series. So that doesn't mean that it's gonna throw some. It doesn't mean it's a true adaptation. It's just loosely based on it. So it'll have Easter eggs in there. It'll have the same premise, but the TV series is about bounty hunting, right? I mean, you had stunt doubles.
That what it was? I thought he was a stunt guy that took side gigs. So he was
bounty hunting, and
he took that on the side though.
Yes, and in this movie, he's not a bounty hunter. He's a actual stuntman who is dating the director. Who the director is his ex-girlfriend, and he so happens to be the stuntman in her movie, which is why you saw in the trailer that she says, "Hey, I don't want this guy in my movie." And to be honest, I'm a big Ryan Gosling guy, so I mean. There hasn't been a Ryan Gosling movie that I've watched where he's let me down. So, if there was one movie that I could probably compare this to, it's probably Drive. I remember watching Drive. It was like an indie movie that came out.
Yeah.
And watching him in this trailer reminds me of his character from Drive. We'll see, man. I mean, it says it's loosely based on it. I'm not taking it too seriously. I just hope the movie is good, and as long as the movie is good, and it shows respect to what to its original source material, I don't think I'm gonna have an issue with it. And so far, it looks like they're gonna go after the guy that killed the actor. So
cool. Hey, let me introduce real quick our special guest for tonight. Want to make a big deal for him, bring him out. Here he is, folks. Here's Larry Green, L Green Machine.
Boom, Larry.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? Hey, Paul. There you go. Got one of those?
What was that? Mighty Morphin Power Ranger ring or something?
No, that's an Infinity Stone ring.
That's pretty nice. I like that.
What do you got, Billy? Get him, Billy.
All right, so hey, let's go to the chat real quick and see what they've got to say about it, and then I'm going to come to Paul and El Green and see what they're going to say. Happy Valentine's Day. Of course, happy Valentine's Day to everybody who is hanging out with us tonight. We're glad that you decided to hang out here for a little bit. But let's see, we got Lee Majors. He's calling out Lee Majors. Weapon X is complaining about all the CGI now. Joffrey Castro, The Fall Guy was a TV show. As Jen said, it ran from 1982 to 1986. Paul uses a jetpack like that. Okay, so Ryan Riley says it looks better than the Roadhouse remake.
Oh,
okay.
Definitely.
And Tony Stank says, sorry, that looked awful.
Yeah.
Meatwad number 1 says, I give it a B+. Joffrey Castro asking when did the TV show come. Rafael Jimenez saying, I guess they will remake Manimal and Airwolf next. Hey, I'm one of the world's biggest closeted Manimal fans. All right, I love that show, and Airwolf too.
Airwolf
But
is awesome.
yeah, so I wouldn't complain if they got remade, even as ridiculous as Manimal was. I liked it. David Dotson says looks like a good popcorn movie. Let's see. Brooklyn Bourne says nice. Tony Sank says no. Heather Thomas doesn't look funny. Pass. Yep. I mean, Emily Blunt, she got a lot going for her, but Heather Thomas was a classic. So best remake is The Equalizer with Denzel Washington. Hey, adding Denzel Washington to anything is guaranteed to boost the watchability. What's up, Jagular? Good to see you.
Exactly.
Carl Pilar says, seems like nowadays they can't come up with anything original. That's true. All right, so let's go over to Paul and see. Paul, do you have any thoughts about this one?
All right, well, I agree with Tony. I agree with Tony Stang and Carlos DLR. They're not thinking of anything, so they got to remake stuff. But I don't know, this movie, I'm gonna pass on it. I loved the TV show as a kid in the 80s. Give me the 80s. Great Transformer movie, greatest of all time. You got the TV show. Like I said, I told the guys backstage, like, yeah, I thought when the TV show was going, I thought it was one truck. I didn't know there was a hero truck. I didn't know there was a stunt truck. I didn't know there was like 20 other trucks until my dad came in one day. I was watching it. Me and him continued watching it because he would point out how the axles broke and the drivetrain and the frame would bend and the truck would be worthless. So knowing that back then as a kid, I was like looking at the show differently. I still like the show, but he had changed my whole perspective on it. But
yeah.
Just like Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah, like Dukes of Hazzard too. Yeah, you were. Yeah. He said how many times the front, the fenders had collapsed and the whole engine bay had just broke. And I'm looking at him like, I'm a kid. I'm trying to enjoy this. That car's done. So anyway, but yeah, I've always had an attachment with him. We would always watch it. He would always come and tell me what broke on the truck. But yeah, I always loved that show. I watched that trailer. Yeah, like Tony Stank and Carlos DLR. I'm gonna pass on it. I don't need to watch it. Even I mean, go get the truck. The original. That's not even the original truck in that trailer. The taillights are even wrong. So I don't want to watch it.
Interesting. I didn't see it that closely. But yeah, it's interesting. All right, so Paul, that's Paul's take. El Green, what are your thoughts on that trailer? Did you have an opinion?
Yeah, I watched all the trailers today. With the Paul guy, it's like what Jen was saying. They take the name, but they don't really use what was in the show. They use the basics and then go around it. So, like when you come up with new movies, I don't just go for them just because it's the Paul guy or it's this or that. I wait and see how it looks. Just like the Madam Web movie, just another Marvel movie but worse.
No, hold on, El Green. The Madam Web movie looks pretty good. I mean, I don't know about that, Paul. Yeah, I think that's going to be the greatest greatest MCU.
We will settle it once and for all. We'll run.
You've been smoking what I got.
Well, we will run one of the Madam Web trailers towards the end and let you guys go at it over.
Like Carlos DLR said, give me the 80s
over
back,
whether or not it's good. All right, so let's see. Here's the big game.
Take bro.
All right, so next up, there was a movie from several years ago now called A Quiet Place. After that, they made a second one, just A Quiet Place 2. Now, coming out this year is A Quiet Place Day 1, which is a prequel to the prequel. I think.
Oh my God. Wasn't the other one bad? I mean, how they continue doing this?
The second one was a prequel, but now this one apparently is the very first day.
So they're like going backwards and backwards?
I guess so. Because right now the trilogy runs.
The second one wasn't a prequel.
Did you turn down the road?
So the second one was her memories of what had happened.
Oh, Lord.
It was a sequel because the girl had grown up, and it was
okay.
I was really excited when they showed this trailer. I think I scared the crap out of like a few people at B-dubs. They were like, I was like, yes. And then they're like, whoa. I go, I'm sorry, guys. Day one, quiet place, day one. I'm really excited.
All right. Okay. So this Tape Prime says the second. He says the second one was after Krasinski died. Okay, so make sure and check it out. The first one was fantastic. Okay, so here's Tony Stank's got a name for all of them. A quiet place, the quieter place, the quietest place.
Quietest place.
Right, so let's go ahead and roll a quiet. This is the trailer for A Quiet Place, Day 1.
Man, it just looks horrible. The torture.
So the events of the first movie.
Lord. Oh, we skipped a couple of days.
Second movie.
Man.
Benjamin Button syndrome.
Oh, damn. Oh, all right. Must be in another country. Uh-oh. Man, I'm glad Carlos turned down this role.
Right. So
I'm glad you turned down this role, Carlos.
Wait, you're glad that what?
That you turned down the role for that movie?
Oh, that I turned down the role?
Yeah.
Tony Stank, they operate on sound like Tremors, so they're above ground. Okay, so Tate Prime says, I'm excited. I love the first two. Yeah, I thought the first one was fantastic. I was really impressed because John Krasinski starred in it and directed it and I believe wrote it. So, all right, guys. So I'm going to give it to El Green first and see El Green. What do you think about this? There wasn't much to see, but what do you think?
Looks like it'd be a whole different movie by itself without the others. I've seen the first one. I didn't see the second one, but if prequels aren't bad if they do them right, and this so far looks pretty good with a lot of excitement. Popcorn eating's going like this, just eat the popcorn and watch it.
Yeah. What's up, Wolverine?
If it can keep me busy looking, I'm good.
There you go. It's a nice piece of cinema to watch. All right, Jen, how about you, buddy? What do you think?
I'm excited for it because I watched the first two. I watched the first two movies with Nishali, and I really enjoyed it. I thought the first one was fantastic. I thought the second one added more origin to the universe, and it was mostly a sequel, but her memories, were more prequel based, I guess, events that had happened or whatnot. And but I do agree with what El Green said. It looks like a movie that could stand on its own. Like, let's say that if it is very successful, they may just make another sequel to that. Because I know Quiet Place 3 is supposed to come out. He did say that he wants to make a Quiet Place 3, but they're not just going to rush it and rush into it. Now, Joseph Quinn is in this movie. Like, I was looking at the casting, and Carlos and I had this conversation about like actors, and like it's almost like someone pays attention to these actors before they cast them on another role. Like Joseph Quinn is going to be in this movie, and then a few months later, he's going to be shooting for the Fantastic Four, for the Human Torch. You know, so I mean, it's almost like they put their Easter eggs in some of these actors just to see where if they can carry a movie role before they put them in anything. So I'm actually really excited. I just hope that the writing is good. I hope the writing and the pace is good, and it's not another cliche, because there's a lot of movies that they make and they use the first two movies, and then they'll go back and then they'll ruin the whole thing. And it's like, this movie could have been better. Like Independence Day, Resurgence, or whatever it was called. Terrible movie.
Oh yeah,
Worst movies I've ever watched in theater.
Hey.
Warcraft. That's another one. Real bad movie. So much origin, so much character depth in that universe. You can't put that in a 2-hour movie. So I'm more worried about that character development, pacing, script writing. If it all makes sense, then I wish the best for the movie. But we'll see. Looks good so far.
Okay. And Paul, how about you?
You serious? All right. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna watch it. I didn't watch none of them. This one looks horrible. I didn't like it. So I think it's the Tremors. Like Tony Stank said, I don't know about this movie. I'm not gonna watch it. I don't even like it.
Yeah. No, I get it.
I'm glad Carlos turned down the road for this. Yeah, this would have ruined your career.
I love how you keep saying that because
because it's true.
I like what Tate Prime said, that his last comment.
Yeah, it will be nice Tate says it will be nice to finally see how it all started, because the first two movies didn't show us a ton of how it started or the creatures where they came from. So that's cool. And I agree with that, because, now one of the strengths of the first movie was that they did not have to answer all the questions about, what were the monsters, where did they come from, how did this start? You were just dropped right into the middle of this situation with this family and watching them survive and how they made it through that one particular section of their life. So in the second one, I did not see the second one. I know that was kind of after a major death from the first one, and now this one looks like we got a completely different cast, and looks like we got a completely different cast, and it's going to start it over. So I'm kind of interested in it. I don't know that I'm going to go see it in theaters. I'm probably going to just catch it on streaming because that's the thing.
Don't waste your money. Yeah, don't waste your money, guys.
No, it's expensive, and we can't take the girls to it. So it's just because they'd have
even the matinees are expensive.
So let's go ahead and let's keep it moving. But before we go on,
hey, Carlos.
There
you go. So Quiet Place 3 is supposed to come out in 2025.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that's what I was saying. It's like, I know why they're doing this, because I know that he's been talking about making a part 3 for a while now. And I've been following this movie because she and I are big about watching certain franchises together. Like I told her today about Happy Death Day because it's Valentine's Day. And she's like, I've never watched Happy Death Day. And I said, what are you talking about? Like, she was like, oh, I've never watched it. I go, okay, we're going to watch that. So whenever it comes to certain movies, especially this one, I'm not missing out on this. I think I'm going to go and I'm probably going to watch it day one, just like the title. So,
okay. All right. Yeah. No, I mean, hey, to each their own. I love it that there's variety. So let's do this. Hey, you know what? This is the giveaway show. You're watching the giveaway. You're probably wondering what's going on with giveaways tonight. Well, here it is. We're going to go and do the first giveaway of the night. And let me go ahead and pull that up here and share it. Or let me share that screen with y'all. You're going to want to enter to win hashtag. Let me put it in here. I've got a couple of books here. We are going to do. We are going to do
book right there that you have right there.
This is the upgrade book because Mrs. Collect says I have to get rid of it. All right, so you're going to enter to win hashtag Gin Pool, hashtag Gin Pool, and so we're going to give you. We got some lovely ladies on books tonight. As Paul pointed out, this is the upgrade giveaway for tonight only. This is this Virgin variant right here. is Invincible Red Sonja #2 from Dynamite Entertainment by Josh Burns. It's limited to a 500 print run, and this is the 616 variant, and I've got the certificate of authenticity right here. It's only 500 of them, and this one is in near perfect condition.
Guys, look how sad he is. Just gonna have to give that away.
Shut up, Paul. But the he loves this. He loves this.
El
He
Green got this for you.
What is that? When is that from? What's that from? I'm a Power Girl fan. All right, so here's the deal with this one.
You can have it.
Okay, so this is the giveaway. This is the giveaway right here. What's up, David Reese? It's good to see you hanging out with us tonight. I see Airwolf popping in as well. All right, so this is Spider-Woman #1. This is one of the variants featuring her new costume from this run from I think 2 years ago. So very beautiful cover. I also do have a mystery book that you can take as well, or you can take Red Sonja. And so that is.
Don't take Red Sonja, guys.
I don't have 2 of them for the second giveaway. I do not have 2 of them to give away, so I've only got 1. So enter to win #GenPool, and you can have your choice of those 3 books. We're going to go ahead and give you another second to do it. Everybody talked about Quiet Place, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna watch the next trailer. We're gonna go ahead and amp it up. This one that we're gonna watch is, and y'all continue to enter to win #GenPool, and that will be your that'll be how you enter to win. But the next one we are gonna do is we're gonna watch the trailer for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
And y'all keep hitting the like button and share it out, guys. Keep hitting the like button. Sorry.
Yeah. So let's see. Y'all check this out with us here. And here we go.
Are you familiar with the concept of evolution? In their time, humans were capable of many great things. They could fly like eagles fly, speak across oceans. But now it is our time, and it is my kingdom. We will learn. Apes will learn. I will learn. And I will conquer. Legend says ape and human lived side by side. Impossible as that may seem. Why do they hunt her? She is smarter than most. The elders did not tell us everything about this world. Bend for your king. Apes hunt humans. That is wrong. Together, you will die. No, together, strong.
All right. So that was Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Man, wow, that was intense. So let's start off with Paul. What do you think of that one, Paul?
I've seen. I guess they remake these all the time. I mean, I don't know. I'll probably go watch it. I like the original myself. I like the part where he says, "Taylor, don't go that way because you might not like what you find," and he goes, "Damn you, apes!" But I don't know. I mean, they remake this so many times. I mean, the trailer looked pretty good. I'll probably go watch it, see how it looks. But I've seen this so many times. So.
El Green, how about you?
Oh, the original, man. I like the original the best too. But
yeah.
what? How long ago? How long is this one after Caesar?
300 years after Caesar.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but he was still alive. You saw him at the end of the trailer.
Yeah, it was me. The original, I watched it on TV. I was a little kid with my parents and my brother watching it. After it was over, I told my mom everything I did wrong. I was so worried about losing them. I was about 7 or 8.
You saw the Statue of Liberty. You're like, what the hell?
Oh, I was crying at the end. And, I'm sorry, Mom. But yeah, I like the original movies the best. But these last couple have been okay. I like the way they can do the apes now instead of just making it makeup fake.
Yeah.
Like with Rodney McDowell. Back in the day, that was the state of the art. But hey, I like the new one the best. I like the new ones. I'd like to see this one.
Okay. Jen, how about you?
I'm actually really excited about this movie because I watched the original movies with my mother. The original one that came out in 1968 with Charlton Heston, who was also an actor in Ben-Hur, which is one of my favorite movies of like all time. But the director of that movie, went on to create Platoon, which won an Academy Award. I think this movie being a sequel that's 300 years after Caesar, the direction that they go with this movie is going to distinguish everything, because the character that was in the Charlton Heston movie was Cornelius, right? He was a lawyer chimpanzee. Basically the apes in those movies took up the United States Constitution and basically used that as kind of like the median for the movie. So what I'm hoping for is that if this movie is actually going to set up a trilogy, that'll lead to another trilogy, because that's what it looks like they're doing. I was looking up the cast. They say that Owen Tegay, I can't remember I don't know what his actual name is, but he's playing a young chimpanzee who's I guess a descendant of Caesar, 300 years after Caesar's death. So Cornelius is part of his bloodline. So is this his dad? I mean, that's what I want to know. I mean, I'm going to go and watch it because I'm interested. Now, I'm not sure if the movie's going to be good. I hope the movie is good, because if it's a sequel, I don't want it to be bad, because I love the first 3. But we'll see. I mean, we'll see how this goes. I mean, so far, all the movies that they've shown at the big game, has gained my interest. So we'll see.
Yeah. Okay. So for me, I haven't watched, I think, the most recent 1 or 2 of these, but I've loved them. I think they've done a fantastic job. They're doing everything if they're going to do a remake, I think that this is the best possible scenario. It seems like there's a lot of work going into the story. There's a lot of money going into the casting and the VFX. There's a lot of thought going into trying to build out this whole world. So, kind of like the whole MonsterVerse franchise as well, it just feels like somebody's really taking their time to establish a whole story world. And I appreciate that kind of stuff. My biggest, I think, gripe, if anything, with this particular franchise is it just feels like it's taking a long time to get to the Planet of the Apes civilization that we saw in the original movies. That whole thing, to getting it to that point. I think this looks like it's pretty close, because they have their own society, they have their own kind of world set up, and not just trying to fight for their world. like it's set up, but with the 300-year jump, you can see some evolution there. So I don't know. Maybe like Jen said, maybe they're doing a trilogy now to set up another trilogy, and they're going to keep doing this with it. But yeah, I mean, this looks like a fun one that I would consider. I would consider doing that. But it's. I mean, I'd consider going and seeing it in a theater, but I think it would just depend on if I don't think I could take the whole family to go see it. So it'd be like something I might see like during the day on a Friday or something.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't know. We'll see.
Just take out Alone.
I like what Tame Prime said. I actually agree with what Tame Prime said. Because I didn't enjoy I thought the Tim Burton one was visionary, like he had a vision for it, but it was too dark, and there was too much going on in his movie for me to like really enjoy it. Like the apes were really mean, man. I mean, like the ones in the older movies were kind of like more sophisticated. These apes are like really I don't know, it's like when you play Halo or something, it's like you got the flood. They were like worse than the flood. I was like, and then the Abraham Lincoln ape at the end, the little statue. I mean, it was just, I don't know how I feel about that. And then Mark Wahlberg also, his I think he was just being pushed as an A-lister around that time. They're trying to push him to be that guy. And he was like, hey, Mr. Parker, what you doing, Mr. I was like, nah, man, I couldn't get behind him. I couldn't get behind him as an actor.
Yeah, I'll say, okay, so the best part about that whole the whole Tim Burton trilogy was hands down Tim Roth as the villain ape.
Yes.
Is you put Tim Roth in anything and I'm there. Like I'm there. Like his short-lived show Lie to Me was fantastic. I think it only ran like 3 seasons, which I guess that's not short-lived, but yeah, Tim Roth, you put him in anything and I'm there, because he's a fantastic actor. But yeah, I think there was a lot lacking in the Tim Burton one, but this new one that I think it was Matt Reeves kicked it off has been it's been decent. It's been decently enjoyable. So, all right, well, cool. Hey, let's do this first giveaway of the night. I can't believe it's already 49 minutes into the stream, and we're just now doing our first giveaway of the night. I know some people are wondering where what
Ape Roars.
Yeah, let me go ahead and switch over to share this tab, and let's go ahead and do it right now. It is that time. It is time for a giveaway. So go ahead and come back in so you can be ready to choose. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. We would love for you to be a subscriber here on the channel. We do not require you to be a subscriber to the channel in order to win. I know some other channels do that, but we don't do that. I'm just glad you're here hanging out with us. But I would love it if you would consider it and if you would go ahead and do it. We'd like it, but we're not going to require it for you to be a winner. All you have to do is be here and answer us, about what do you want, the main book, mystery book, or do you want the upgrade giveaway? Which that was a joke, but this is actually a really nice book, so I expect most to pick this one. All right. So let's go ahead and bring that up right now. Hashtag Gin Pool was what you needed to enter to win. I see 28 entries and I see 30 people in the chat. So make sure that you hit that like button, folks, if you haven't already. Make sure and do that for us. And yeah, here we go in 3, 2, 1.
Good luck, Carlo.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, Carlo.
Gerald Yates. Gerald Yates. All right, so Gerald Yates, what's up, man? Here's what you need to do. You need to let me know. Do you want the Spider Woman? Do you want the mystery book? Or do you want the the upgrade giveaway book? All right. I don't think you can go wrong on any of these. Thanks for popping in. About time, LOL. Okay.
About time.
Gerald, let us know which one you want. Real quick.
Spider Woman.
Wow.
Spider Woman. All right, he's going to take the Spider Woman. And here's another cool thing about the Spider Woman it came with like this little Spider Woman like litho print thing here in the back.
That's cool.
So you're getting that as well. I think it was some kind of like
series
or something. But yeah, so this is going to Gerald Yates. Congratulations, Gerald Yates.
Great pickup, buddy.
Yeah, that's a nice book, man. I love that. Love that cover. Sad to see it go.
Yeah, you look sad right now, writing his name.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, make sure and do this. So this is episode number 103. Gerald Yates, make sure and send me a message with your shipping info so I can make sure and get this out to you. I am almost completely caught up on books here. I just have a couple slabs to send out, and then everybody's books will be off to them. And yeah, I'm excited about that because we can do that. So make sure and stay tuned though. We do have another giveaway. Next giveaway that's up is Wonder Woman #1, the foil facsimile. All right, another lovely lady here we've got here. So this Wonder Woman foil plus, as always, I've got a
mystery.
What do you call it? A mystery book, and then you can always take the Red Sonja. So one more, Gerald Yates, please send to Paul. What? All right, I'll give it to Paul. All right, Wolverado, that's good to hear. He says he got his this week. Nice. Glad. All right, Wolverado says 2 for 1. I think Paul still has books for me. Please send to Paul. I will hand it off to Paul for you, buddy. Don't worry. Yeah, I think I've handed him a couple of books for you. All right, so hey, for next coming up, remember we got this. That'll be in just about 15, 20 minutes or so. So you still have a chance to win the Red Sonja. That's still here. Or this Wonder Woman foil #1, which has a cover price of $8.99. Really nice facsimile.
Yeah,
and then I've got the mystery book as well. Very, very cool. Let's keep it moving. And here's what we're going to do next. Real quick, before we get to the big trailer of the night, we're going to take a look at the Knuckles series trailer. So this dropped a few days before Super Bowl, but this is another big geek culture one that we're going to watch together and see what everybody thinks of it. So here it is, folks. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, okay, there we go. And all right,
Future
folks.
Batman, are you watching Future Batman?
Knuckles series.
You're an alien. You're super powerful. You recently saved the world with your friends. What do you like to do for fun?
Vengeance.
I was thinking more like reading or yoga.
Hey, buddy. Isn't it great to finally relax?
I am an echidna warrior. I only remain on Earth because I made a vow to you and the Force. So I made myself at home.
Nope, we are not turning our living room into some kind of gladiator fighting pit. What is Ozzy doing here?
He will be challenging his greatest enemy.
Is that our mailman?
This is not a place of battle, so I will begin my quest. Come, Wade.
Well, most people think I'm a joke.
I do not make jokes. I make warriors.
Let's go get him. Knuckles. Without his little friends, he's vulnerable. He's the key to my newest creation.
You worked for Robotnik.
Bring me Knuckles.
Sorry, this lane is reserved.
You think you can take my power?
Do I look like I need your power?
What are you talking about? Of course we need his power. It's the whole reason we're here.
You're mine.
I made a promise to protect this planet. I am ready.
Oh, snap! Someone's about to get slapped.
I
think today is going to be a beautiful day.
Knuckles, help me!
You gonna rescue him?
No, he must learn to rescue himself.
All right. So, what did y'all think about that one? What did you guys think about that one?
Yeah, I'm not really a Super Nintendo guy. I like Mario better. I mean, I don't really.
Sega?
I never
Sega
really.
guy?
Well, hold on, man. I never really played that character Sonic and whatever that guy was and whatever the other
Those Knuckles.
that little pipsqueak was. But yeah, I never played that. I'm more of a Mario guy, so I don't know.
How many people in the chat think that Paul is Gerald Yates and Gerald Yates is Paul?
No, that ain't me. That ain't me.
All right, if y'all think, it better not be you. All right. So what? Let's see. So Gerald Yates is asking, what was the first Knuckles movie? No, he showed up in one of the Sonic sequels. So.
Well, Sonic 2. Knuckles.
Call me a weirdo, but the dog versus mailman won me. No, I thought that was cute too. I thought it was funny too. All right,
Yeah,
so
I
what?
never really played that on Super.
Okay, what do you think of that one?
If I had kids, yeah, I'd probably take them. But I played the game when it first came out. That was about it. I've seen the commercials and stuff on TV. But yeah, they're not bad. I mean, good quality special effects and cartoons compared to when I was young. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I will say this. I will give them Paramount Plus this credit because it feels like if this feels kind of like the first couple of Sonic movies, just kind of rehashed, but like the effects are feature film level. You know, like everything about it felt like a film, but it's a Paramount Plus streaming series. So, you know, they spent the money on it. Yeah, so David Reese says, not really my kind of movie, so I won't go see it. Carlos DLR says, Paul seems so disinterested with today's topic. Yeah, Paul is, you know, I don't know. Paul, I think Paul's he's tired or he's distracted. He's got a certain woman on his mind. I don't know.
Hey man, I'm just giving y'all my honest opinion about these trailers.
Yeah, I'll tell you my opinion about the trailer. I'll give you my opinion on it. I'm actually pretty excited about Knuckles as a character because I did play the video games. Sega Genesis was my favorite, my first system. It wasn't my favorite system, but it was my first system.
Dreamcast.
And I ended up. I did have a Dreamcast, but a lot of these characters that they're introducing in these movies were actually characters that eventually got popularized in video games like Dreamcast and so forth. I think what Sega is trying to do is Sega is trying to bring that back, right? I think Sega said that they wanted to create new gaming franchises for like the next 10, 20 years. There was an article that came out like 2-3 weeks ago that they wanted to do that. So I think what they're doing now is they know that there is money that needs to be made. So they're going to make contracts with television now. So they're going to introduce Knuckles. And I'm pretty sure that Knuckles, they're still bringing back, which is what I was looking at. They're bringing back Idris Elba for Knuckles. And then they're also, I'm not sure if this is going to be a side story or if this is going to be something that's pre-Sonic 2. Because Knuckles was introduced in Sonic 2, the movie. Now, I watched both of the movies. I'm excited about part 3 because the rumor is that could be Jim Carrey's last movie. Because I know he's been talking about like
retiring,
hanging it up as an actor. I'm really hoping that he's just joking because I think he plays a great Dr. Robotnik. He was one of the best things about that movie. One of the greatest things about that movie was that we got to see Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik. And and also Shadow. They're introducing Shadow, which is you know, a really cool character. He's a clone of Sonic, and I think they said that Chris Pratt was like in the running for that role. I don't know if it got announced or not. I know he was, and they said that Jason Griffith was also up for that role. So I'm actually paying attention to this movie because I am going to go watch it.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch Knuckles and I'm gonna go watch Sonic 3. So
nice.
So far I'm watching every movie that they've put on the big game. You know, the trailer on the big game. So
awesome.
I'm totally
all right. So for me, this is I mean, it's good, clean fun for kids, and so I might show them the Sonic movies and then let them play the Sonic game because we have a Retron here. And so yeah, so I might, I might do that, but yeah, yeah, it seems like fun. It's not, there's nothing really like kind of enticing about it, but at the same time, I might, I would sit through it for the kids and watch it with them because I think they probably love Jim Carrey, and I don't think they've really watched any Jim Carrey movies. So I think it's, that would be kind of a cool introduction. But I will say this, he is getting up there in age. So I think him talking about retirement it's probably true, to be honest, because, these guys want to, they get to a certain age, and like Gene Hackman or Sean Connery, they just, they've done it all, and they want to go and just golf and relax in Florida or wherever, and, on the beach, and just kind of enjoy life and hang out. So
that'd be awesome if you were to take your kids to watch Sonic 3, and if it ends up being Jim Carrey's last movie, your children are going to be like, "Hey, I was there. I just like the Lion King. I saw Mufasa fall. I saw that. Like I cried.
I'm the nice part is they can watch the first two at home, and I can get a feel for if they like it or not. I'm actually we've started watching the new Zorro series from Amazon Prime. Yes. I think next week we're gonna do an all Zorro episode, because it's Zorro's got some really cool projects going on right now with the Sean Gordon Murphy series. I read the first issue of that. Thank you, Paul, for that. So just quick teaser for that for next week. I think Zorro may be one that we
Zorro dies at the end. Yeah.
No, I'm so happy that you and I talked about that last week when I was like, hey Carlos, I'm watching Zorro. I'm like on episode 3. Wait, are you watching Zorro on Amazon Prime? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh yeah, are you enjoying it? I'm like, dude, it's good. It's very well written.
It's really good.
Yeah, I turned it off.
Let's save the discussion on it for next week. Let's save the discussion for next week. All right,
I turned it off.
Let's save it. All right. So hey, let's go. I'm going to enter the next one to win. But here, while I'm doing that,
go, guys.
The next giveaway. Here's the big trailer of the night. The one that everybody's been waiting for. Oh wait, no, we have one more. I'm sorry, Paul. We got one more. All right. Yeah, no, Twisters. We didn't watch the trailer for Twisters. Twisted. Hey, this looks really good, man. I'm excited about this one.
Are you ready, Billy? Come on, man. We got one more, Billy.
Good.
All right, here we go. Helen Hunt movie is.
Check it out.
Give me the 80s and 90s.
All right, folks. Here is the official. So this is Twisters. It is this is the sequel to the original Twister from 99. So here we go.
94. I think it was 94.
Yeah.
Was it 94?
95, 94.
Yeah, Dodge was like a 94.
And I'm feeling my age, guys.
Helen Hunt's Twisters.
Here we go.
Twister.
And Bill Paxton's passed away too.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, whatever's in there, it's big and it's moving fast. Drive. Go, go, go! Tyler Owens. Calls himself a tornado wrangler.
If you feel it, chase it! I said if you feel it, chase it! All right, here we go. Oh, she's perfect!
She's gorgeous.
You thought you could destroy a tornado.
We never had a chance.
You want one? You don't face your fears. You ride them.
We got twins! Twins!
Is that it?
Nope.
All right, so that was Twisters,
That
the
was painful.
sequel, long-awaited sequel to Twister, the
That was
original.
painful. Y'all
So
need to keep
let's,
that.
let's go to El Green first to see what El Green has to say.
Looks pretty good. I've never seen Twisters or nothing where I live. It's storming right now and shaking my trailer. So that stuff, it doesn't really scare me, but I guess it would. It scares me on the TV. Like, why are you running that way? Go that way. You know, dive under there. So yeah, it looks great. Just something to get your adrenaline going. Definitely keep you out of the Midwest during tornado season.
All right, let's take it over to the future Batman. Jen, what do you think about it?
So, I mean, I was looking up the synopsis on what this movie is. If it's an actual true sequel, it's actually a standalone sequel. So it has something to do with the first movie, which came out in 1996. By the way, I looked that up too, so it has a lot to do with Bill Paxton, Helen Hunt, Philip Seymour Hoffman, which were all the original cast for the first movie, and how they came up with the technology to chase after and understand how the funnel inside the Twister works, which is they named a machine called Dorothy. So I really enjoyed the first Twister back before there was Dolby and IMAX was just coming in.
Wait a second,
so I got
Jen,
to really enjoy it. Like
Jen,
that.
hang on a second, Jen. Hang on. I'm reading the comments. We might have gotten taken. AI does the policing of videos. All right, hey guys, if you're in the chat and you are not seeing us, can somebody let me know? Okay, it looks like we might have been taken down, guys.
Really?
So, yeah, really? The number of trailers that we showed. So
that's what I was wondering what's going on.
What do you mean?
On YouTube.
Stream unavailable.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Guess we got somebody mad.
Stream suspended for policy violations.
Ooh. Damn.
Okay. So that's all right. All right, we're gonna go and end the stream.
Okay, hey, you can get